Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of PokeMMO and our Friday adventure. I hope that everyone's having a good time and I look forward to our Pokemon adventure today. Thank you for joining us and being in the chat and look forward to all of the exciting fun. Now without further ado, let's hop right in, see what the world of Pokemon has in store for us today. Seem to be having a little bit of trouble. I forgot to turn on my controller. Having to reconnect it right now so I can enjoy using my controller for the game instead of a keyboard. There we go. Everything looks good now. And we will see what we can do today in the world of Pokemon. Interesting. Let's see here. Well, that's nice and convenient. Needed a good rest on my motorbike. So, first battle of the day. Carousel Lady. It's really cool. I really don't know what to say. That's a cute, cute Pokemon. I'm still using my all puppy party, so it should turn out pretty cool for everyone. I'm doing quite good today, Emmanuel. How are you? Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Are y'all finding everything in okay and enjoying your internet activities today? Very fun. I'm glad that you're having such a good day streaming. How are you enjoying the Poke stream today? My Friday Pokemon adventure. Lafungus. It's such a silly name and such a cute Pokemon. I really like the mushroom type Pokemon. They're super adorable. I'm actually leaving this region to go back to Kanto and complete my adventures there. I actually started my Pokemon adventures in the Johto region and got my first party, but every time you go to a new region on PokeMMO, you have to restart basically at level 1 until you gather the um, gym badges for that region. And from there, you can take all of that and go to level up, create your party in each region. So I'm getting all my low level Pokemon I adore and love into my party and ready to go to the new region. See, I have water, here's my fire. Just to be over here. Here. My water type, my fire type, my flying, my ghost and psychic, other water type, rock type. So I need my grass type. What do I want to use for my grass type? I believe I am still capable of using this one in Kanto. So that's where we will start. So have you been playing any new games or just the same ones or what's going on in your in Emmanuel? Well, that's nice. I think I have found the three that I am going to stick with. I'm going to play this PokeMMO. I also play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, of course. And very soon I will figure out how to start streaming a more modern game. It's nothing brand new. It's over a decade old, I'm sure, but it is a newer game than most of the styles that I play. I will hint that it is a Gundam game and a MMO, but for now you'll have to guess which one. Something tells me I need to find a better than a level 18 fire type. Well, that's the point of it is trading them, so I think I will just actually take this one and use it and trainer and get him ready for the adventure ahead. A friend of mine gifted me this Jinx, and I've really come to appreciate it. It's kind of funny. They named it Myra-chan. I'm assuming it was some kind of satire joke on me, but honestly, I've come to really appreciate the Pokemon. I like satire humor, if y'all haven't been able to tell yet. I kind of enjoy doing cringe things for the comedy aspect. Cringe comedy and satire. If I seem being really weird sometimes, it's fully intentional. I enjoy cringe comedy, like the rock band Guar. It is meant for entertainment and satire. If I seem off or strange, it is fully intentional. I am aware of being funny. Kind of a cringe Kigurumi clown, if you would. The only thing I genuinely take seriously is my Sunday Clow card rituals. The rest of the Kigurumi is all for fun. So the things you hear me say are probably not real. They're probably something meant to be silly and funny, and in no way actually represent the person I am in real life. Now we set sail for Kanto. That is, I believe, where the original Pokemon took place. The original series. Ash, Misty, and Brock on their Pokemon adventure. Well, I am always appreciative of anyone who enjoys it. It's literally just to entertain myself. I don't expect anyone to really take over and think that I'm going to be famous with this content at all. I do this just to share my own experiences and fun with everyone else. I like making silly jokes from time to time and being fun for the sake of entertainment. Mira-chan or Myra Manbavaran is very much a cartoon character, so y'all can think of her like that. Yes, but beyond the Clow Card fortune tellings I perform each week, the Kigurumi content is meant for entertainment and fun. So, Emmanuel, have you seen any new anime that you would like to mention recently? Something fun that might be interesting to discuss on the channel today? While I wander around aimlessly this Pokemon region. Actually, I'm fixing to go to the electric tower, I believe. Something along those lines. Actually, I'm supposed to be cleaning out the casino, I believe is what's happening here. Oh no, I just did that. I cleaned out the casino. I cleared Pokemon Tower. Now I think it's just time to do a couple gym battles, so I will prepare here. My ghost type, psychic. That's what I'm going to get one more psychic type out. Since I am about to fight, I believe, Sabrina in. That looks like a good team to go up against a psychic type party. Lavender Town, I believe, is where I am heading now, so let's head that way and test our skills against the Lavender Town gym leader. Oh yeah, there's not a gym leader in Lavender Town. I forgot she's in, I believe, Saffron City or Viridian City, one of the two. Okay, so let me think real quick. I have completed these gyms away. I got this one. This one. Oh wait, no, I don't have the one at the Safari Zone, but I do have this one. So I guess I will start here. I believe this is actually a plant type or poison type. Not sure what you really want to call it, but I believe psychic types should fare just as well against this. And of course, none of the party currently knows cut. Let me see if I can teach them. Nope. I'll have to get a different Pokemon. This is honestly fine because I think I will want to take some kind of fire type just to be safe. Which I did, but still. Those sound like interesting anime. I'm not sure if those fall under the category that I would be showing on this channel right now, but is that first one a horror anime? Hmm. Trying to find my lists. There, that one has cut. Okay. Perfect, honestly, a psychic. First battle in the gym. Let's see how I fare. Do you know any family appropriate anime that you would like to mention on my channel? Let's try to keep it something that doesn't get us banned talking about on a live stream. Awesome! Finally, evolution for my Abra turning into a Kadabra should be really cool. Hey Alex, welcome to the channel. I'm glad to see you today. How have you been? Yeah, doing what I can, just trying to get the gems for Kanto now. Let's see, I believe Myra can an ice beam, which is actually a strong against or ice punch against plants. Plants tend not to like ice too much. So here's some food for thought. What if somebody made a Kigurumi, like cosplay, of Jinx? Food for thought, Emmanuel. Food for thought. Right there, I see it. Oh, right, and I like how they have these girls placed everywhere, like making you think you can get it easier going somewhere the other way. But literally, there's craters to face on any of the paths. So, how are y'all enjoying the stream quality today? I've got my new solar system and internet going. I believe that it's actually a pretty decent quality. Wow, Mira-chan's just like overtaking the battlefield, no problem. She was a perfect choice for this gym. I do believe I get to face the gym leader now. This will be cool. I'm excited to do it. A true mistress of beauty. Wow, I don't remember her having four Pokemon in the original. Wow, grass types are pretty strong. I'm impressed with how much they're doing as far as damage. Like, they have a great defense. Let me try a different Pokemon, honestly. That one seems like it's having trouble. Not one of my puppies. Houndoons seem to bring me luck, so I kind of really have come to love that Pokemon. Wow, this thing has amazing defense. It, like, totally just soaked a fire type move. You mean, like, what are my top three most powerful that I own? Or, like, my top three favorites? Can you be more specific? Are you asking my top three favorites or the top three that I have and use as far as Pokemon? All right, now we're just back down to their really impressive Tangela that had amazing defense. Hopefully, if I just keep hitting it, I will freeze it. Wow, it is a powerful Tangela. Evidently, cut works well on vines. All right, that was a good battle. I didn't get defeated and put on a good show, I'm pretty sure. Now Pokemon up to level 46 in Kanto will obey me. Nice. And I can use Strength. Giga Drain. It's a great TM to have. And here we go. That gym is behind us. Well, we get to take our Beloved Pokemon to the veterinarian. I'm glad that they don't have like Pokemon abuse laws in the world of Pokemon. This game would never go over. Actually, they are supposedly like there are organizations in the world of Pokemon that are like a Pokemon rights activists or something. However, they're generally like villains. So I guess they're using the satire of the horrible things that FEMA does. Not FEMA. Gosh. PETA. I don't know why I was saying FEMA. If you've ever actually looked up PETA, they are a terrible industry. They have like 60% of the animals that go into their shelters get euthanized. So they really aren't helping animals in any way. They're just honestly just basically the same thing as Guar. They're just shock rock. They just make these horrible ads to make people feel bad, and then coming to find out they really don't do anything to help the problem other than euthanize more animals than any other organization in America. So keep that in mind next time you see a PETA ad. They are worse than most organizations. I was devastated when I learned that because you'd think they were actually helping animals, but according to statistics, they help themselves to money, and that's about it with their shocking campaigns. Did y'all see the horrible campaign that they did on uh oh, the name of the game is slipping from my mind right now. The Horse Girl game. Can y'all mention it? I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. PETA actually did a campaign based on how that game was supporting a horrible industry without doing any research on the character that they were portraying, and it just became a horrible show. Not that I am supporting horse racing, I don't support that either. That's literally just making animals into commodities, and I don't really support that kind of treatment of any conscious organism. But if you were asking earlier, Alex, you said my top three. If you're just asking favorites, because I'm not sure, I would say my top three favorites are, in fact, here in my party currently. Actually, I take that back. One is in the bank. Run over and pick it up. I will give visuals to support my favorite Pokemon. So you were asking my top three Pokemon. This changes often. I'm not always set on specific ones, but one I would have to say that very much stays towards the top of my list always would be Noctowl. That is a very great Pokemon. I have liked that. That was probably the first real starter and like bonding of Pokemon I ever did. It evolves from uh, a Hoot Hoot, if y'all were unfamiliar. So that would be my top number one. My number two favorite would most likely be Houndoom. I really enjoy dogs in real life, like puppies. They're just adorable, especially like weenie dogs. And I just feel that Houndoom and Houndour kind of just embody the true spirit of a weenie dog. I do know there is a new Dachshund type in, I think, Gen 9 or something. I really don't know a lot about newer generations of Pokemon. I'm kind of old school and limited in my knowledge. But of the ones that I know, Houndoom and Houndour would fall into my second favorite. And for a third favorite Pokemon, that's such a hard question. I think it's hard. This one will probably change in the future, but right now I have honestly started really liking Jinx as a Pokemon. I've not really thought too much on the Pokemon in the past. However, uh, a friend gave me this Jinx, and now I kind of just come to like it. They made it as a joke. It was named this when I got it, Myra-chan. But I think it's kind of funny. It's like a Kigurumi Pokemon or something. It's just cute. So you were asking top three. For right now, that would be my top three, I suppose, currently. So that would be them with reference. As you can see, most of my Pokemon are level 55. That is because I have yet to defeat the Elite Four in this game. They are so tough and they limit you at level 55. So I am not cool enough to defeat the Elite Four. However, I am just making a massive party and unlocking all of the regions. I thought I would just go around and collect a huge variety of Pokemon of various types and train them all up to 55 and keep using different combinations until I am able to defeat the Elite Four. I'm sure I will make an awesome video when that happens, and it will be saved and uploaded to YouTube. So, does that answer your question about my top three Pokemon, Alex Moon? Funny enough, if you noticed, those were actually the most powerful Pokemon in my party currently as well, so that's kind of the top three that I own and kind of my favorites right now. All pretty cool. Well, I'm not going to promote their shocking content. You can look up PETA ads if y'all would like to on YouTube. They're generally just awful and unrealistic. This is coming from someone who actually was a vegan for many, many years and stayed in a monastery where veganism was required, and still I will say PETA is not a good company. And I won't call them an organization, they are a straight up company. They make a lot of money off of the death of animals and exploiting them. Alright, let's try our hand at the next gym now that y'all have seen my top 3 Pokemon. Okay. I forgot what it is. There's something silly. I've got to defeat this gym, then go to the other gym or something. Oh, wow. It's a bunch of fighting types, too. This will... Actually, I think my Psychic Party could still be really good for this. Yes, I named my Psychic Pokemon after a famous psychic from history named Alistair. So, I have a Kadabra named Alistair for the fun of it. Like I say, I like to add weird satire into all of my content, kind of like a Adams Family or something along those lines. So my stuff is supposed to be dark and satire. So don't take it seriously. Take me about as seriously as you would Gomez Adams, Morticia Adams, or Elvira. I am definitely in that category of comedy. He said, "Hiya!" or something like that. I'm not really sure what that was. Oh my gosh, this is the pig monkey Pokemon. I don't know why, but Primate has always like really disturbed me. Even as a kid, Primate the Pokemon really, really creeps me out. Like, I don't know why. When they showed it on the show, it was terrifying to me. So, are you enjoying all of the Pokemon action at home? I hope my Pokemon battling is not too anticlimactic. I'm going to have to figure out how to evolve my Kadabra. I believe I can just like trade it or something. There's some trick to it. I don't remember if it's you just trade it with someone else or something and then or what exactly. Would you like to meet me in game and try it out, Alex? Wow, that was strong. One hit me for a change. Good thing I put together a psychic party. I think that was a wise choice for the Kanto region. Made it to the boss. Okay. Let's see, what do I want out first? Let's lead with Myra-chan, followed by Sim, and then Susie. Here we go. So far, we're off to a good start. Marichan seems to have completely wooed their hearts. Oh, wow. Power. That was a close one, I'm pretty sure. That might hurt. Ah, there is hope yet. Hopefully, this will finish off this Hitmontop. Hitmonchan, the final Pokemon. Here we go. Wow, that was a really good move. It just taught me a move called Heal Block. I've actually encountered a few players who use tank types, so this Heal Block should really help against those types of party builds. For 5 turns after that move is used, they can't use any Pokemon moves that heal themselves, so that would be pretty cool. That's a cool move, however, I don't think I want to do this with this Pokemon. I wish that that was an ability on a move I could teach to my Houndoom. That would be really cool to let it trade types. Dang, that might have got me. Oh, the ghost. I train my Pokemon with lots of love, and it gives them good structural integrity. Makes them very sturdy. Yes, I liked Jackie Chan better than Jet Li. I don't know why. If you didn't realize, I'm pretty sure those are the reference to their names. I don't know if that was just taboo or if that was ever officially explained, but I do believe it's Jet Li and Jackie Chan is who those names are based on for the two fighting types. One of my favorite Jackie Chan movies, if you've not seen it, is Kung Fu Yoga. That is a wonderful movie. It's probably my favorite Jackie Chan movie. I am a big fan of Kung Fu movies. I find them very entertaining, especially comedy ones when they are made with satire and they know it's made in satire for fun. I think that satire is probably my favorite type of comedy. All right. So, I forget which building it is I have to go and clear out. I think it's the skyscraper here. Oh, Team Rocket. Good old Team Rocket. Wow. God, I mean, their Raticate is impressive, I won't lie. Thank you for the dancing dinos. Those look so cute. And of course, as always, the E-chan emojis are always appreciated. That worked very well. I love the effect of that attack. I've got to do that again. Yeah, purple and pink. I love it. I wonder if I could master creating illusion magic called the Porygon attack. And if I went and seek out the original like footage for the red and blue flashing frames that caused all those seizures back when they aired the Porygon episode of the first season of Pokemon. And what if I just made that into like a jump scare thing that I could send people and possibly just give them seizures when they see it? That seems like a really powerful psychic attack. Basically, make a jump scare video using that content so that when they actually see you, it makes you basically have a seizure when they see the jump scare. Food for thought. Food for thought for people who like that sort of thing. That is some dark satire. Someone just challenged me, however, I'm not sure I really am in a place to battle. I'm pretty sure they will destroy me. So, you 35. It looks like they're trying hard. I'm going to be impressed if they have a similar party to mine. They're probably somebody watching the live stream right now. If you are, thanks for being part of the show and making it cool. Didn't know it. Teaching Shadow Ball to a psychic type like Kabuto or Kadabra is a wonderful idea. Seems their party is a little different than mine. Sure exactly which one to combat that with. Let's try another Eevee. That was a horrible choice. I do believe that the electric is giving them an advantage against my ice type. This is an impressive battle. I'm glad it happened so close to the end of the show. Wow, that's a really good one. That was a really good attack. Luckily, I was able to one hit the king. I made the right choice there, I hope. Ah, got me. Oh my goodness. That's going to really not be good if I can't do anything. Awesome. That was a really hard Pidgeot to defeat. Wow, that was a powerful Razor Leaf. this will definitely be the last of the show for today. I will be. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. I completely lost track of time there for a second. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow, saved a Blastoise for last. I bet that's their starter. It's going to be a little difficult, I think. That's probably going to knock me out. Oh, wow, yeah, that totally did me in. I will win, probably. I don't think I can do anything against a Blastoise for the end. Yeah, and back to my Vienna. Last one. It was a good battle, but I cannot beat this one. Nice. It was a good battle. They fought their hardest and they won. I plan to play this entire game. I mean, plan to max it out eventually. I'm not in any hurry. I just enjoy taking my time and doing it. As far as the Pokedex, I'm sure it'll happen on its own. That was something I noticed from playing the games as a kid, at least, was my Pokédex basically filled itself out as long as you train all the different types of Pokemon. It's honestly even less so of a win in this game. I don't even believe you get as anywhere near as cool of achievement for doing it than you would on the actual original games. Some things are totally nerfed in PokeMMO, and other things are made better, in my opinion. However, which and what is made better or worse is kind of up to the individual. There's can't really say it's one or a unanimous experience for everyone. I'm probably going to change my streaming times in the coming future for my PokeMMO and my Monday Master Duel. I normally ran those for 3 hour streams. However, because of health issues I'm having and things like that, I am probably going to limit those to 1 hour streams so that I can actually function outside of this. It really takes a lot out of me with all of my health conditions and things to play video games, even. Even video games are an extremely difficult process for me just because of my consciousness issues, mainly narcolepsy, making it almost impossible to focus or do anything or even stay awake most of the time. Awesome. I do believe I just learned Heavy Kiss, which basically makes Pokemon good attacking her. I'm gonna try that out. Oh, it's just puts them to sleep. Okay, I misread that. Oh well, I will totally change that later because there is a kiss attack that makes them basically fall asleep or fall in love with you or something, and then they won't attack, which is a great defense. Oh wow, that's a horrible move I just tried. I think it actually defeated me. Wow, this Pokemon is very difficult. I don't know what it is about Magneton, but that Pokemon, when I was like a kid playing the games, those Pokemon were basically garbage. Like I didn't ever have an issue with them at all. But when they came out with Steel type and added the Steel type effects to it and giving it its defense like that, it's honestly a ridiculous Pokemon now. It's so ridiculously OP as far as a defensive Pokemon. If you don't have a fire type, they're basically impossible to. They're just gonna wipe your party because I don't know. If I have a least favorite Pokemon, it definitely has to be Magnemite. Magnemite and Zubat. Those are two Pokemon that I feel are just grossly overpowered. I won't be able to make it tonight, but I'm sure you will have fun with the server and everyone else who shows up to the Kig tonight. I have some plans this evening and will not be able to attend. Have fun showing off your new cosplay. See, that's a cheap move too. Luckily they did it on a Pokemon that had 6 hit points. If I do get free time, I may join in and try to see, but I cannot make any promises tonight as I may be quite busy. Hmm. Whew. Another one. I actually started playing a new game, and I'm hoping to get a lot of rest in and use my specialty classes that I have made for myself and be able to play it a little bit longer. I've made these really thick and ridiculous looking glasses that actually make it hard to see. However, it prevents me from having seizures or things like that from looking at video games or the motion sickness and things that I normally have from them. So I have designed my own custom pair of game glasses that keep me from having such intense effects from staring at screens. That's probably my biggest handicap in playing video games is that I actually cannot stare at the screen for a very long time. If it's over like 32-bit graphics, it becomes even harder. Like the modern like flash games they have for phones and things like that. I was trying to play the Gundam Mobile Suit game, and the animation on that just gives me like the worst headache ever after about 30 seconds of watching it. I have to skip all the actual combat and just basically makes the game nothing more than sinking points into stats. There's no actual strategy beyond like football placements. It's almost like playing a football game or something. So I probably won't stick with that one because of multiple reasons I just explained, health wise being the number one. However, I do hope to get this other Gundam game that I found, which seems to be better graphics quality overall and gameplay, up and going so that I can stream it. Because I wanted something beyond just my Gundam assembly videos. I've kind of really started enjoying the franchise a lot. I saw The Witch from Mercury shortly before I went to Anime Frontier last year, and while there, I met someone who purchased a Gundam model for me, which was actually my first Gundam model. I had put together a red Zaku and a green Gaglug as a kid, and those were pretty cool models. However, they were a different grade. They weren't the HG, I mean, they were like, I'm not sure, they were a lot bigger, but they were just poor quality. They could have been just off-brand and not even Gundam or Bandai. It was so many years ago, I can't remember. But they were my first models that I put together as far as that over, I think it was probably like in 2004 when I put those together. So now I am focusing on the one that I had. So, like I said, I went to Anime Frontier and someone bought me a Gundam model as a gift, and uh, it became really my first actual Gundam. It was Ariel, of course, from The Witch from Mercury. She's probably one of my most intriguing Gundams, and the aspect that she was more of a transcendent human or something, since her AI was actually a human child's consciousness. I don't know how to. It's definitely no longer a suit of armor at that point, but it was just a very interesting Gundam in general, and that was the first one that I put together. And shortly after, I bought a Caliburn Gundam, which was the first, I believe, assembly video that I made, and recently I put together a Zaku. I believe that's my second assembly video. And my third assembly video was the Zaku 2 Char's custom mobile suit. But I've kind of found putting those models together really a fun way to clear my mind and just a fun form of meditation. It's very relaxing and gratifying to find the pieces, put them together, and the adventure of it all. I add difficulty to it by putting on my Kigurumi while I do the assembly videos. And sometimes I'll have pieces just like fly out of my hands because of the gloves or something and shoot across my room. And I'll have to like pause the video and spend sometimes up to 15 minutes trying to find that tiny little piece that shot across. And just doing these things and practices keeps me able to stay level headed. I guess it's my own form of anger management. I literally do things that should drive a person insane and practice staying calm. I've never really had a problem ever with anger being so out of control. So I contribute it to playing puzzle games like The Legend of Zelda and just things that generally cause you to build patience. I am one of those who truly practices the art of patience being a virtue. Probably where I just wander around aimlessly for hours on end playing this game is a good example. It's very much a example of my forgetful personality too. It seems that they've really made Raticate a far better Pokemon too. I don't remember it being kind of a pushover as a kid. I'm glad to see that PokeMMO has made some of the Pokemon a little better. I like dog types. They are tough. They are a very fun type of Pokemon. I think they're technically like normal, generally mixed with another type. This one is dark mixed with fire, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, but they really aren't strong. The Houndoom is not that strong against normal types, sadly. I really wish I knew how to get this Pokemon to evolve. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm not sure how to do it. Should probably look that up. Wow, I may have lost to this one altogether. There we go. It's tough. I better head back to the Pokemon veterinarian. Yes, please heal them. I know. It's always a boring trip to the hospital. I'll figure out this one. Oh, great, another Magnemite or Magneton. I really don't like that Pokemon. Gosh, can't seem to get this cord to unplug. There we go. We go now. This one knows Psychic as well. This is going to be difficult, these last two, without a fire type. Wow. I really don't think I made a good decision with this setup here. Somehow that worked. I'm surprised that attack worked as effective as it did. Awesome, that turned out quite well. I was worried there for a moment. Pokemon is sometimes troublesome in itself. Well, that worked out very well. I'm really impressed. That was easy. Oh, they want me to step on that pad. Really not thinking that's the correct choice. Oh, wow. They definitely want you to step on that thing. Oh, man, here's one of those bird enthusiasts, I'm pretty sure. Ugh. Seems to be working well. I'm clearing out this Pokemon Tower better than I thought I would. Or this Queen Rocket. Awesome. So far, so good, I hope. I think I will actually be able to do this with the party up. That was a powerful attack. I did not expect it. Wow, this turned out really well. I don't know if it's just been so long since I've done this, I don't remember, or if they've changed it up for this game. It seems like it might be a little bit different with this puzzle this time. Alright, I guess I did have to go in that pad I didn't want to step on before. I do believe this new setup is working great, though. Of course, this Pokemon. This is probably one of my most... Seems that Magneton has a secret weakness to Psychic. There's something to think about because, as y'all all saw there, it said my psychic attack was not very effective, yet they really seemed quite effective on those Magneton and Magnemite. So that's something to know. Very good. Awesome. I think I actually have started making progress here. Have a good one, Emmanuel. Thanks for stopping by and enjoy your meal. See you next chat. If I do get free time tonight, I'll try to swing by, but I can't make promises. Enjoy your meal. Have a good one. Man, Myra-chan is OP. Enough silly games, he says. I guess Pokemon can be a silly game. I like silly things, though. They're kind of fun. I'm very glad that I learned about Mechanoid's secret weakness to Psychic. This is going to be very helpful. Nice. In truth, I don't think I can make the next Pokemon battle successfully, so I'm going to head back to the veterinarian again. Gosh, 11 floors. Oh, I thought exit meant the ground floor. I'm silly. Run to the Pokemon Center. Okay, I'm confused about where it is now. Thought I was... There it is. I clearly just ran right past it. That's so funny. Like, I saw it whenever I was coming back just now. So silly. Alright, another Machoke. Oh my gosh. Something tells me this guy is just going to use a bunch of self-destruct. This looks really, really silly. I hope I can take these things out and learn to self-destruct my Pokemon. Oh, Magneton again. That was good speed. Oh, I got so lucky. Good attack. So I have a interesting question. If anyone is still in the chat, maybe y'all could answer it. I'm unaware, but I would like to honestly know. Is Eevee a canine or a feline? I guess there's no one left in chat. I thought one of these people had the card. Wow, that's just another dead end, I guess. No more PowerPoints left for that one. Well, I guess it is just me in chat now. I hope this is enjoyment for all. Oh my goodness, I can't wait until I find a card key. This is so debilitating. I'm honestly surprised it's not here. Oh my goodness. That was the worst choice, I suppose. Wow. That is a powerful electrode. Oh, and I think I can do this. Awesome. Wow. Those are all nice things that I really didn't need. Hmm. It is a mystery. Hmm. I am still confused. It's funny because I know I've done this before bunches of times. It could be different slightly because of PokeMMO. I'm not sure about. So hopefully I will figure this out. It's just a random puzzle placement. Not random at all. There's a pattern to it. I just have to figure it out. I could be lazy and just go look it up online, but I think the flailing around, stumbling around trying to do it is kind of the fun of the game to me. There surely cannot be too many more of these people ready and fighting. That's just how I came through there, though. That must be something to do with it. Not in there. I don't believe that's it either. Wow, looks like that's quite a bit of Pokemon. If anyone else has any comments or anything they'd like to say in the chat, Feel free to. I love conversating during the games. That was definitely a waste of time. Oh, I don't know how I missed that person. That worked really well. Ow, that totally looked painful. Wow, I'm sorry if this is getting boring to y'all. I'm really not trying to make it this awful. I'm sorry, this is like a boring experiment. is really bizarre, I won't lie. It seems very confusing. Hopefully I can figure this out soon. Probably need to be in there somehow. Alright, it's that big misdirection part. Alright. Awesome, I believe I have found what I was looking for. As soon as I find the key card, I am taking a trip to the hospital and Pokemon Center, whichever we wish to call it. Wow, this seems to be working really well. Oh no, I'm sure that defeated her. Alright, now let's try. Let me see. I'll try my dog. My puppy should be able to handle them, no problem. I think this will be just fine. Epic. Worked great. Now let's see this one. Ooh. That worked well. I kind of thought that I would encounter something here. I'm pretty sure this is the fourth Rocket Brother for sure. Finally. Wow, just two Cubone. That's interesting. Huh. There's no way they can. I'm pretty sure I've defeated all four of them. That was funny. I thought you got something special when that happened. Calcium. Seems really good. So far, so great. Wow. Okay, that's still not the correct way. I was getting all excited for nothing, I guess. Oh no, I found another whole way up the tower, it seems. Maybe I am on the right path again. It's confusing for sure. Oh, this one might send me to the Pokemon Center. Oh, it did. I didn't realize I was completely out. Well, that's a quick trip. Oh, I forget. It heals him to full already. Now I need to have my own Pokemon Center break for some hydration. I will burn dearly. Hydration is so good, and because of my witchy ways, I always love coffee. It helps with my narcolepsy so much. I don't like to take any kind of synthetic substances or things like that. So I use coffee to treat my narcolepsy. I drink it in excess, probably. I have issues with hypoglycemia, and um, narcolepsy causes me to always be sleepy. So coffee with lots of sugar is a great source of energy for someone facing those things. I think that's one of the most natural ways of addressing the problem. Sugar and caffeine. One of the few times your body actually needs it. Figure out where those double doors were again. Awesome. Found someone else. Well, that was convenient. Worked well that time. Well, that was very easy. Surprised how smoothly that went. That was kind of cool. We've had such a fun chat today and had so much knowledge and experience shared. It's always fun. Oh, this is a floor I've already been on. Somehow missed that one. Okay. Interesting. I was definitely on the right path. I got distracted. Right back where I just came from. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh my gosh, I'm going in circles. I am so sorry for making you watch this. Alright, I get back to believe. I had made it to this room. Wow, this is really difficult. I thought I was making progress when I found those unbattled rocket members, but now I don't seem to be getting anywhere. I am experimenting with solar systems and trying to learn how to sustain my life on a solar setup. Hmm. Hmm. Still confusing. I may have to just end the show before it's solved. Sad to see how this is distracting and causing problems. This is so confusing. I'm just not sure. That looks important. That's something I can figure out how to use. I think that was the card key finally. Oh my gosh. I think that was the answer to all of my problems. Well, that's cool. Oh no, is that Gary? Oh no, it is Gary. Oh man, he got an Alakazam somehow. At level 35. Mine, it must be something you have to trade or something. Wow. I wonder if that insults Gary having his fully evolved Pokemon get defeated by a Pokemon of the same type at a lower evolution stage. It's kind of impressive. Oh man. That was really lucky. Wow, he's really trying. Wow. Intense battling. Wow, that's a cool move. Ooh, tough. Oh, man, tough. Yeah. Whoa, that was OP. Oh, I was going to lose to Gary. Well, I guess that's where I will pause for today because it's time to end the show, and I'm going to have to train before I can defeat Gary at that level. He's obviously pretty up there. So I bid you all adieu, and hopefully we can play again Monday for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and on Sunday I will do my traditional Clow card reading for our weekly fortune telling broadcast forecast during my broadcast. So, on that note, let's end it. All of y'all, I hope y'all have dark, magical dreams and fulfill your own. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again soon.